Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Omaha AAA U16 Ice Hockey on YouTube. This morning and this afternoon, Omaha set to take on the Shattuck St. Mary's Sabres live from the John Sumner Arena in Faribault, Minnesota. Good morning, everybody. I'm Wells Aiken. Glad to have you with us once again on Omaha AAA U16 Ice Hockey on YouTube. Omaha suffering a 6-1 loss last night to the same Shattuck St. Mary's U16 Sabres. And they kept it close early as they led 1-0 early in the second on a Jensen Lopez goal. Bryce Battaglia doing some nice work there to work that puck to the front of the net. Poked it through Kieran Morioka. Puck sat on the goal line. And Jensen Lopez poked it home to get Omaha on the board 1-0. It stayed that way until about the 9 or 10 minute mark of the second period when Omaha went shorthanded, and they were about 14 seconds into killing off the penalty when a controversial delay of game penalty was called and resulted in a 5-on-3, and Sam Duer scored for Shattuck to tie the score at 1. He'd add a second goal in the second period, and after 2, Shattuck led by a score of 2-1. In the third period, the floodgates opened. Shattuck scored early and often, and they win it by a final of 6-1. So Omaha will look to rebound here today. Let's take a look at the lineups for these two teams. For Omaha, head coach is Parker Metz, assistant coach Jeff Hogan, goaltenders number 36 Tommy Aiken, number 31 Steven Mazlikowski. Forwards for Omaha wearing black today, number 6 Troy Hunsicker, number 11 Bryce Battaglia, number 14 KJ Yelm, number 20 Xander Murphy, number 22 Trey Carlson, number 27 James Snyder, number 32 Hayden Doggett, number 37 Jesse Thompson, number 42 Cole Gilliland, number 45 Dallas D'Amato, number 49 Ronaldo Jensen Lopez, and number 66 Ashton Chrisman. On defense for Omaha, number 4 Tyler Sandberg, number 55 Caden Skolmolsky, number 39 Mason Witt, number 48 Tanner Oban, number 51 Gavin Baumhover, and number 82 Brecken Den Hartog. Out for Omaha are Mazlikowski, Baumhover, Gilliland, and also found out last night that Ashton Chrisman is out with a hand injury. Let's take a look at the lineup for Shattuck St. Mary's. Head coach is Rich Metro. Assistant coach is Des Christopher. Goaltenders number 1, Kieran Morioka. He got the start last night. We would expect Marino Ramirez to get the start today. Forwards for Shattuck, number 8, Winter Wallace. Number 9, Will Traeger. Number 10, Peter LaJoy. Number 11, Liam Gilmartin. Number 12, Connor Schneider. Number 14, Peter Reynolds. Number 16, Grant Kwapik. Number 17, Arvego Hosepian. Number 18, Hunter Young. Number 19, Nick Hong. Number 21, David Nesberg. Number 22, Gavin Waltz. And on defense for Shattuck, number 2, Dominic Foglia. Number 4, Shai Buyam. Number 5, Owen Baumgartner. Number 6, David Ma. Number 7, Sam Duer. And number 20, Jack Barbaro. So that'll do it for the lineups. And we'll take a break here, let you enjoy warm-ups. I'll catch my breath, and we'll get reset and get set to go as Marino Ramirez leads Shattuck St. Mary out onto the ice. We'll be back with the opening puck drop and the start of the first period in just a few minutes. You are watching Omaha AAA U16 Ice Hockey on YouTube. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday, now afternoon. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be back in just a second. here at the John R. Sumner Arena, the old rink, the old barn here at Shattuck St. Mary's School. Game 2 of 3 between these two teams. Omaha, their third meeting of the season today between these two teams. Omaha dropping the first two contests, the first back in the first weekend of December at the Shattuck Jamboree. They lose there by a score of 4-1, and they lose last night by a score of 6-1. Omaha's going to have to bring it for all 3 periods today as warm-ups wrap up here. We'll see if we get a different officiating crew. Appears to be. And again, that controversial delay of game penalty last night may not have changed the result, but it certainly changed the momentum of the game in that second period, giving this very talented and highly skilled Shattuck team all that time and space on the 5-on-3. And that got them going, and they were off to the races after that. Omaha leading 2-1 going into that third period, but giving up 4 third period goals. And so different goalie in net for Shattuck this morning. 2003 birth year, Marino Ramirez. Tommy Aiken will be the goaltender in the opposite end. So Shattuck will send out Hovsepian, Young, check that, Hovsepian, Wallace, and Gilmartin with Ma and Foglia at the blue line. Omaha will send out Battaglia, Lopez, Skolmolsky, Sanborn, and D'Amato. Check that, not, is that D'Amato? 45, yes, D'Amato. So team stepping on the draw, and we are underway. Puck tied up in center. Omaha will step in and take, but now Wallace will take it down the right wing side. Wallace will lose the puck there to Skolmolsky, and Skolmolsky will curl and come back up along the left wing wall. Coming out of the zone is Omaha. They will skate through center on into the zone, hit there as Battaglia is bodied off. Puck sent around near side to Foglia, and Foglia will send it right side for Wallace. Wallace pushed to the wall there by Skolmolsky down low. Gilmartin centering pass. Comes off the back of the net. Walking out is Wallace. He shoots. Aiken will glove that and hang on. We'll get a stoppage here. 16:27. That's 33 seconds into this first period. Peter Reynolds out on the draw for Shattuck. And stepping in for Omaha, I believe Xander Murphy. And it is, and Murphy wins it. And Omaha will set it up the wall and out. And chasing down is Yelm, but not quickly enough. And we'll get an icing call here. 2 whistles in the first 41 seconds. So you get a look there at Marino Ramirez. He got the 4-0 shutout win back on the first weekend of December. Omaha had a tough first 2 games that weekend, losing to Team Manitoba and Shattuck, but they rebounded on Sunday to beat the Madison Capitals 3-2. Shot in, Aiken will steer that aside, in behind the goal line. Puck sent up high up to the point. Pass across, and that comes down low and now chipped out to center, and Baumgartner will take at center for Shattuck. Baumgartner sends it up the left wing side. Tipped in there is Reynolds, and chasing deep is Baumgartner. Shattuck with no hesitation to activate their D. Doer will send it across. He had 2 goals last night. Reynolds with a dangle. Reynolds with a shot. And a rebound, and they score. Reynolds scores on the rebound. So Peter Reynolds finally scoring on his old teammate. First time in 3 games. He and Tommy Aiken were teammates. And Reynolds gets Shattuck started here. Just a minute and 10 seconds into the game. And Shattuck with a 1-0 lead. You can tell that first shot went off of Aiken, off the post, off the end wall, but it bounced out on the far side, and Reynolds was able to deposit it into the net. Right wing side now, Waltz stepping by the puck. And now walking in there is Quapik. He loses the puck there, and Lopez will skate down the right wing side for Omaha. Lopez. And now Thompson. Lopez in front. Lopez turns. Lopez shoots. Ramirez will save that. And pounding away at the rebound and taking some abuse in front is James Snyder. And now Thompson and Quapik get into it, as well as William. No calls here. Official didn't even look like he was thinking about making a call. A good thing that we see that. It's going to be a long game if you start having 47 penalties after every whistle. I don't like his positioning here. Love to see him on the goal line so we can get a good look at the draw. Just in front of the goal line. That's actually pretty good positioning, about a foot in front of the goal line. And off the draw, Shattuck will take. And now Ma will send it up left wing side. And Nesberg will chip it on into the zone. Den Hartog will chase there. Den Hartog tries to reverse the side, but Nesberg will take. In behind the goal, Waltz. Puck is sent out front, and Omaha will take and skate back through center. Puck is chipped, deflected off a stick, and taken now by Ma. Ma will send it across for Dewar. Dewar leaves it for Ma, and Ma will skate. Ma through center. Ma drops it to the right wing side. Shot in, Aiken with a save there. And now Skolmolski will take and wheel right wing side. Skolmolski down the right wing side with Nesberg back covering for Ma. And Skolmolski skating right into the stick of Quapik, or the skates rather of Quapik, and turning the puck over there. Shattuck up the left wing side now. Nesberg, Ma. And Yelm will take in the zone for Omaha. He'll send it up the left wing side. Pass out is picked off by Nesberg. And now Young. Who's that Quapik? That's Young. And now Omaha will send it all the way down right wing side. Dewar will circle back just to the left of Ramirez. Dewar. His pass goes off a skate, and Omaha takes momentarily at center, but now Young will pick it up for Shattuck. Young loses there, and Omaha will send it back where Foglia will take for St. Mary's. Reynolds, he's got the goal in this game for Shattuck, who works it along the right wing wall. And taking back now is Buyam. Buyam in over the zone line, left wing pass to Reynolds. Reynolds with a shot pad stopped by Aiken. And now Buyam in below the goal line. Buyam looking to come out in front, drops it back for Young up at the point. Young right wing side for Reynolds. Reynolds sends it back over for Young. Now Foglia down low for Reynolds. Reynolds with a shot. That goes off the end wall and comes out left wing side for Buyam. Buyam hassled there along the half wall. And now he'll send it around far side, far end for Sanborn to take for Omaha. Young hassles him, but Sanborn tripped up through center, no call. And now Buyam. Hard on the forecheck there was Sanborn. And back the other way comes Shattuck. Young in over the zone line. Young moving in. His shot is blocked. And taking there is Skolmolski for Omaha. He sends it up for Lopez. Lopez backing through center. Chips it into the zone. And chasing in now is Den Hartog. Looking to center for Thompson. And now Shattuck will take up the right wing side. Baumgartner. And now he'll leave it there for Hong. And Hong will skate it down low. Hong into the zone. Centering pass out front. And plenty of orange and black jerseys there as Lopez sends it up the left wing side. And now taking for Shattuck is Dewar. Dewar left wing pass for Hovsepian. And now that puck on the right wing side of the ice. Dewar will take it back at the blue line. Dewar makes a move around one defender. Leaves it there for Wallace. Wallace with a shot. That's steered aside. That'll come out left wing side. Right wing side for Shattuck. And Wallace will curl in behind Aiken. Wallace walled off there by Den Hartog. Centering pass. And Aiken will glove that and hang on. We're going to stop and cheer. 12:05 left to go first period. Reynolds with the goal for Shattuck. They lead it 1-0. Face off in the Omaha zone to the right of Winchester, Mass. Native, Elkhorn, Nebraska resident, and Southpaw Tommy Aiken. His glove side. And chipping ahead is Gilmartin, taking is Oban. Oban will send it up the wall. Dewar with a shot in. That's deflected wide. Hovsepian in the corner. Skolmolski there. Wallace, Gilmartin, chipped off the wall. Up high for Dorr. Dorr walking in, and Dorr fires it high up over the net as he walked around and created space. Got in deep. Whistled that shot high over the net and out of play. And they're going to take it outside. So as we thought, Aiken not getting a piece. That was well over the net. I thought they were going to keep it inside for a minute. 46 left to go. Face-off just in front of the Omaha bench. Gilmartin will step in for, check that, that is Hovsepian for Shattuck St. Mary's. And now into the zone. Baumgartner falls down there. Hunsicker with the puck. Hunsicker will center it in front. Trying to stuff it in at the side of the net was Battaglia, but Marino Ramirez seals the right post, and Shattuck will control in left wing side. Baumgartner up the wall. Baumgartner sends it ahead for Gilmartin. Wallace gets out of his way as he enters the zone, but Omaha will turn it back all the way. Icing is waved as Dorr, and he's got 4 goals in the 2 games between these 2 teams already. Dorr had 2 back in December and 2 last night. Up the right wing side, Wallace was the intended target of that pass, picked off by Hunsicker. He will send it deep in the zone for Battaglia. Battaglia hounded there by Dorr, and now Hovsepian will take for Shattuck. Navigates through Baumgartner's skates, but now Battaglia will take back for Omaha. And Hovsepian's outlet pass is too far, but not hard enough for icing, as Oban will go back and chase into the Omaha zone. Wings it up the left wing wall. Reynolds fans on the slap shot, and chipping off the wall is Lopez trying to get by Ma. But Ma will come down near side corner, leaves it for Wallace. Wallace will skate far side up the right wing wall. Hit hard there by D'Amato as Wallace goes down, and that's no easy task. Wallace is a big boy. And up the left wing side, Ma will center it there for Gilmartin. Gilmartin drops at the blue line. Wallace with a shot. That is deflected. Aiken had trouble picking that one up, and so did I, but deflected high into the left. And now Shattuck and Ma will come back through center. Wallace into the zone. The Michigan State commit will pass it across. In front, pad stop by Aiken. And now William will take along the right wing wall. Up high. Down low. Side of the net. Aiken makes a stick save there. Steers that to the corner. Dan Hartog. And along the left wing wall. Dan Hartog, check that. Carlson will chip it out. 22, not 82. And chasing back into the zone is David Ma. Ma will skate it up right wing side. Up ahead for LaJoy. And LaJoy will dish for Traeger. Traeger in over the zone line, cutting back to the center. Centers for Reynolds. He's met there in the slot, and the puck will come left side, left wing corner, far end, near side. And now absorbing a hit in the corner is Snyder. LaJoy. And now Dorr keeps it in. Traeger. LaJoy. And now a trip there is let go. Ref's going to let him play today. Good to see. Up the left wing side now into the zone is Foglia. Foglia, his pass goes through the slot and into the far corner. Controlling now in the corner is Traeger. He'll send it up right wing wall for Dorr. And back the other way comes Shattuck. Check that, comes Omaha. Lopez down the left wing side. Dorr forces him to the wall. Backdoor pass and a pad stop by Marino Ramirez. And Thompson not able to finish there. He had the net wide open. He double pumped as he lost the puck for a second. That gave Ramirez time to get over and make the save. So a big stop there and an opportunity for Omaha with 8:47 left to go first period from the John Sumner Arena here on the campus of Shattuck St. Mary's School, Faribault, Minnesota. So the best chance of the game so far for Omaha. And Ramirez comes up with a big left pad stop save. Face off to his right. David Ma looks on as Lopez steps in. Lopez punches it ahead. Ma will come right at you into your living room. Hard hit there by Thompson as the gloves come up on both players. And along the right wing half wall, Shattuck forced back into the zone. That is Kwapik. And now Baumgartner will chip it around for Nesberg. Nesberg back near side for Kwapik. Kwapik, the former Minnesota Blade, sends it up the wall. And into the zone. Nesberg shot in. Aiken will eat that up and hang on, take a face off to his right. 8:22 left to go here, opening period. Glad you're with us on YouTube this afternoon. Rather tropical Saturday afternoon compared to the last couple of days. A balmy 30-something degrees out. It's almost t-shirt weather. And we're going to get a call here, so after I jinxed it by suggesting the refs were going to let him. Oh no, we got They both got misconducts. Looks like 5-on-5. I don't know if it's a minor and a miss or misconducts, but the referee made the misconduct signal, so that's Battaglia going off, as well as Nesberg for Shattuck. Baumgartner at the point, lets one go, deflected in front. Aiken makes 2 stops there. And left wing side now, D'Amato. And keeping in his Ma. Over for Waltz. He strolls down the left wing wall. Oban behind the net. Reynolds picks it off momentarily, but now Omaha sends it up the far wall. Ma pinches and keeps it in. Oban with a hit behind the goal. Pass up high. Shot in. Aiken will glove that and hang on. And he'll take another stoppage here. 7:54 left to go. And a face-off to his left. Omaha will change it up. Xander Murphy will come out. Hunsicker, Carlson, Sanborn, and Skolmolski. Omaha will win that draw to the corner. Skolmolski up the boards. That's turned back by Moss. Centered for Reynolds. Reynolds walking in, fires one off the post to the crossbar. Might have been the joint of the two. And Baumgartner loses the puck at the blue line. And back the other way comes Carlson. Carlson moving, and Carlson with a shot. Ramirez will handle that no problem. He eats that one right up. And we'll take a face-off in the Shattuck zone. 7:35 left to go here from the John Sumner Arena in Faribault, Minnesota. William and Foglia, the defensive pairing, as Trager will step in for Shattuck. Omaha able to win that shot, deflected wide. Carlson along the half wall, he's bodied there. Murphy comes in, Hunsicker, 3 Omaha players along the right wing half wall, but Trager comes away with it, and he'll skate down the right wing side, tries to get around Den Hartog, pass back through his legs. Young will pick it up, skate into the corner. Young pass into the slot, shot in, that's steered aside by Aiken, stick save. And that is Hong. Hong, and now Sanborn. Sanborn sends it up the wall, and Omaha will just chip it back to center. Foglia over for Buiam. Buiam through center to Young. Young in over the zone line. Young with a few moves, but can't beat the last Omaha defender. And now Buiam along the left wing wall will skate down into the corner. 4-on-4 as Sanborn comes over, and those are 2 big bodies coming together. They're in behind Aiken. And up the wall, Shattuck will work it. Pass to the middle, kept in by Hong. Centering pass for Buiam. Good job there to battle in front and prevent Buiam from getting a quality scoring chance there in the low slot. And Omaha will dish it back up high, and Hunsicker will chip it out. Pass for Lopez. Lopez is tripped down there, and he's got a call there coming up. That'll be our first penalty of the game, as a little scissor kick trip. We'll send, I believe, Buiam off on the trip. So Omaha will go on their first power play of the game here as Lopez draws the penalty down the right wing side. 6:18 left to go. Shattuck will send out Doer, Wallace, Gilmartin, and Ma for the penalty kill. Omaha will counter with Sanborn, Skolmolski, Murphy, and let's see who else comes out off the bench here. So Murphy, Lopez, Yelm, along with Sanborn and Scully. Off the draw, Omaha wins it back. Scully will set it up at the point. Sanborn over for Murphy. Murphy walking and shot, he scores! Xander Murphy gets the power play goal, and Omaha evens it up. 6:11 left to go first period. Good face-off win there by Murphy. Gets it up high. Sanborn to Skolmolski, back to Murphy, and he scores. And Omaha back in this one as they tie it up with 6:11 left to go in the first period. So that only took 7 seconds of power play time there, and that leaks under the left arm of Marino Ramirez. And so Reynolds with the goal for Shattuck, Murphy with the goal for Omaha, and Doer will take off the face-off, take the puck off the draw for Shattuck. Right wing side for Ma. Ma pass ahead. That is deflected. Icing waved as that was off an Omaha stick. And now Sanborn will circle back. He'll reverse the side up the left wing wall. Shattuck will pick it off there, but now Murphy will take left wing side. And will send it down into the zone. Ma will chase Ramirez. Not able to tie that up, electing to move it. And Shattuck will skate it up and out of the zone. Through center, that is Doer. And again, these defensemen for Shattuck extremely active. Aiken will field that there, send it up the left wing wall. Not able to catch up with it is Lopez. Winner Wallace along the half wall. Wallace with a shot. That whistles to the far side. May have been off a body in front or off of Aiken. Definitely hit something soft. No stick, no post, no boards. And now Gilmartin curls along the right wing side up for Doer. Doer down low for Ma. Ma centers it. And not able to handle in front was, I believe, Wallace. And now left wing side, Ma will skate it in. Ma, pass across, Gilmartin. And now Hovsepian. Hovsepian, he had a sick move last night on his goal. And now up high. Down low, one-timer. And they're going to say that was directly out, so Aiken not getting a piece of that. And that is out of the zone. And so 4:49 left to go here. Good puck movement there by Shattuck, just couldn't finish. And Omaha, players talking to Aiken like maybe he got a piece of that, but they said it went clear and out. Looked like it did from here, but this is a tough angle, tough distance to pick up the puck. We'll check it out on the GoPro later, but face-off outside, so looked like it went straight out on the one-timer. And now Omaha will come back through center. That's chipped ahead in. Ramirez will cover that up and hang on. He'll take a stoppage in the zone. 4:32 left in period number one. Glad you're with us here on YouTube. Second of 3 games this weekend. We'll have the finale tomorrow morning, bright and early, Super Bowl Sunday, 8 a.m. Final meeting of the season between these two teams, and second to last weekend for Omaha, as they will head to Carshield to St. Peter's, Missouri next weekend and finish up the regular season before the Midwest Finals. Left wing side, LaJoie. LaJoie gives up to Reynolds. Reynolds drops to one knee, maintains possession of the puck, sends it up high for Foglia. Foglia down low. Reynolds with a shot. That's steered aside by Aiken. And now Foglia will send it up high. But Boyum had vacated the point. He'll have to skate back to center, and he'll dish for Reynolds. Reynolds with a burst of speed down the left wing side. That's deflected, goes up over Aiken, far side corner. Boyum at the point. Left wing side for Foglia. Foglia shot in front. Diving across is Aiken. And Omaha will take. And back the other way comes KJ Yelm. Yelm moving in. Yelm with a shot. That knocked down by the glove of Ramirez, and now LaJoie will take back through center for Shattuck. LaJoie moving in the zone. LaJoie dishes to his left to Reynolds. Back across for LaJoie. That goes too far, and Trazier will take at the point. We'll get a whistle here. And a stoppage in play. Face-off in the zone. Net is off. And the face-off will be to the left of Aiken with 3:31 left to go here. First period, Omaha and Shattuck knotted up at 1. Good response by Omaha after they got behind early on the Reynolds goal just a minute 10 in. As Xander Murphy on the lone Omaha power play, the only penalty thus far of this game. Shot in, and Aiken shrugs that one off with the shoulder. That goes into the far corner. And now Skolmulski will skate it up left wing side. Lopez will chip it into the Shattuck bench, out of play. Face-off will come at center. 3:15 left to go. A rare center ice face-off. Not starting a period, not after a goal, as that was chipped out just short of the neutral zone dot. Into the zone is Kwapik. He centers it, takes it back. And that is turned over there, and Lopez will skate back down the right wing side. He'll get around Doer. Into the corner comes David Ma. Ma will set it back and taken by Snyder. Snyder centering pass. He had D'Amato breaking, but D'Amato not able to handle that one cleanly. Pass across, shot in, blocker saved by Ramirez. And Omaha with some good pressure here. Lopez sends it up high. Oban with a shot. That is blocked. And it'll come back to center, and Skolmulski will take there. Skolmulski hook-hounded and held by Waltz, but no call. And Omaha back through center. Dangled by Lopez. And Lopez not able to get around Kwapik. Takes a slash for good measure from Ma. as Ramirez will cover up and hang on. 2:32 left to go in the first period. Omaha and Shattuck tied up at 1. Shattuck winning last night 6-1, and earlier this season 4-0. Omaha looking to get their first win of the season against Shattuck, as Carlson will step in on the draw against Hovsepian. And Carlson able to win that. Carlson with a shot, save there by Ramirez. And now Baumgartner will take left wing side. Gilmartin will chip it off the wall for Hovsepian. Hovsepian right wing side for Wallace. Wallace trying to get around Den Hartog. Good job there by Brecken to force him to the corner. And now in the corner, Wallace, Gilmartin up high for Baumgartner. He goes cross point for Foglia. And now Foglia forced to retreat at center. He'll regroup and dish for Baumgartner. Baumgartner will back up for good measure and get the wheels going. And Baumgartner will drive it into the zone. Baumgartner pulling up, centering pass. Hovsepian. That shot is wide off the end wall, off the pad of Aiken. And now Sanborn will take near side. And Sanborn will send it back to center as Foglia will take for Shattuck. Foglia dances around a couple of black jerseys but can't get by Trey Carlson. And now we're going to get an icing call here. And a face-off back in the Omaha zone with 1:33 left to go. And Omaha and Shattuck tied up at 1. Murphy with the goal for Omaha. Reynolds with the goal for Shattuck. Power play goal for Omaha. Even strength goal just a minute 10 in for Shattuck as LaJoy will step in against D'Amato. That puck one to the wall. Sanborn sends it up. And puck may be hit with a high stick, so we're going to come all the way back into the Shattuck zone. With a minute 29 left to go here. Oh, Reynolds will step it on the draw against D'Amato. Omaha winning another key draw there. Shot off the draw, whistles past Ramiro Ramirez off the end glass. And now Lopez battling in the corner. Lopez and William right in front of your television screen, computer screen, monitor, phone, iPad. And Ramirez with a glove save there. Minute 8 left to go. Face off to his left. Good physical battle between these two teams. Nice job by the officials so far to let the boys battle and play. And the one call, Lopez would have been in alone, but a scissor kick by William as he was on the ice, tripping up Lopez, led to the power play and the power play goal for Omaha. Reynolds will win that draw. Almost, I believe, right on to Ramirez, who steers it behind the goal. Williams sends it up the left wing wall for LaJoy. LaJoy tries to set it to center, but nice job there by Snyder to take. He sends it deeper. William in the zone. Pressured there by Carlson. And now Dewar will overskate the puck, but with no pressure, will just casually circle back in behind Ramirez and come out the other side. Long headman pass. That read nicely by Skolmolsky, but he's not able to handle it. He stepped up and picked it off, but then couldn't maintain possession. And now down the right wing side comes Carlson as he chases Dewar back in behind Ramirez. Final 30 seconds of the period. As back through center comes Dewar. Headman pass for LaJoy. Taking there is Skolmolsky, right wing side. And now back into the zone. Skolmolsky will lead the rush. Skolmolsky cutting to the center. And Skolmolsky ran out of room there. And as he went in, ran into a wall of white jerseys in the slot area. Young back through center. Stepping across is D'Amato, and he will take D'Amato up the left wing side. D'Amato moving in shot, and Ramirez fights that one off. Into the corner, D'Amato goes, and that'll do it for the first period. So a good first period for Omaha, as they got a goal from Xander Murphy after Reynolds opened the scoring for Shattuck. We'll take a quick break here and we'll be back with the second period in just a minute. You are watching Omaha AAA U16 Ice Hockey on YouTube. Glad you're with us on this Saturday afternoon. Back with the second period in just a second. Stay with us, everybody. Back here at the John R. Sumner Arena, the old barn at Shattuck St. Mary's School, getting set to the second period underway here. Omaha and Shattuck knotted up at 1. Ramirez at the far end this period, Aiken at the near end. And off the draw, Ma will take for Shattuck. He'll dish left wing side for William. Ma will take it back and get the wheels going. Ma up the right wing side. Wallace steps around one defender, through a second one, and now Wallace will drop it back to the point. Covering there is Gil Martin. Shot by Foglia, that deflected by Yelm. Nice job there by KJ Yelm to block that shot, and back into the zone. Gil Martin will chase it down for Shattuck. Gil Martin skates right in front of Ramirez. Up the left wing side, he'll dish. Foglia in on the rush. Wrestles with Yelm there. Yelm goes the ground. Gil Martin now. Top of the left wing circle. Gil Martin, left wing half wall. Drops it up high for Ma. Ma will send it near side for Foglia. Foglia up top. He's pressured there by Snyder. And now pass across left wing wall for Wallace, and that hits a shin pad and comes into the near side corner. Not able to clear it there is Snyder. And Foglia will shoot it. Puck is in front, bouncing loose in front. And Omaha not able to come up with it. Hovsepian does. Hovsepian walking in front. Aiken steps into that one. He will cover up and take a face-off to his right. 15:46 left to go here. U18s will play the Shattuck U18s next. 2 o'clock that start. And as soon as this one's done. So Hunsicker out. And Murphy gets tossed. He's too slow to get in on the draw, so they'll toss him, and Hunsicker will step in and not able to win that draw. Back to the point. Williams shot in, deflected by Traeger, and Aiken makes a left pad stop. Murphy in the corner. He's got the goal for Omaha. Oban LaJoy sends it up top. William dishes back to LaJoy. LaJoy gets a whack there from Murphy. And LaJoy pressured there by Sanborn in behind the net near side for Reynolds. Reynolds up high for William. William over for Baumgartner. Baumgartner will dish it down the wall for LaJoy. And LaJoy will curl into the corner and send back up high for Baumgartner. Baumgartner near side for William. As Shattuck works the perimeter. Reynolds now will skate in below the goal line. Good job there by Oban to strip the puck. He'll chase the puck down, far side corner. And the puck sent all the way out and down, not far enough for icing as William retrieves. Turns it over there, and now skating it is Hunsicker, but he's not able to do anything with that. A shot in there, that'll go wide, and Lopez will chase into the corner. And Hunsicker in behind Ramirez now. Hunsicker hounded there by William. And now Traeger will send it up the center of the ice, and Sanborn will take dishing for Oban. Oban up ahead for Thompson. Thompson drops it back for Sanborn. Sanborn will rug it back and send over for Oban. Oban overskates the puck there, and he's dumped to the ice but gets it out of the zone. And Carlson will dump it deep for Omaha. Baumgartner skating in behind Ramirez, right wing corner. Far end near corner. And Shattuck looks to get something going back through center. Moving in is Reynolds. Reynolds with a shot. He whistles that up over Aiken. Aiken had the top covered. Good job there to hold his skates. And that puck comes out of the zone. And so Aiken holding his ground again. Reynolds got him once in the first period, but not that time. 14:07 left to go, just a little less than 3 minutes into this second period. We'll have an ice cut after 2. And we got a face-off right now outside the Omaha defensive zone, right in front of the Shattuck bench. In front of head coach Rich Metro. And into the zone comes Hong. Hong up for Kwapik. Kwapik will curl off the wall. Kwapik sandwiched there by 2 players, one of whom was D'Amato, and he will take and skate down the left wing side. D'Amato's pass across intended for Yelm. Yelm's able to punch it deeper. Dewar will chase into the corner. Sends it near side for Ma. And Shattuck will come back through center with numbers, but getting to the puck first is Skolmolski as he's worked over there. He'll reverse it back up the near side wall. D'Amato will not get there as Waltz will take it on the half wall. Shot in, Aiken pad stop. Hong will take it, sends it up high for Dewar. Dewar down low for Hong. Hong will walk off the wall. Hong fires, and Aiken will stick that aside, far side corner. Kwapik up the wall. Dewar Dorr turns it over there, and Battaglia will skate down with Yelm 2-on-2 as Hahn gets back to get numbers for Shattuck, and Omaha able to dish it deep into the zone behind Ramirez. And coming up the right wing side is Ma. Ma leading the rush for Shattuck. Good job there by Dan Hartog to strip him of the puck and abuse him in the corner. Left wing side now, Lopez. Lopez and Murphy. Murphy's got the goal for Omaha. Kwapik battle in there, and Hahn coming up high with the stick right into the face of Murphy, and a shot in on Aiken. Little jousting going on between Sanborn and Kwapik. But again, much prefer this style of officiating. Let the boys settle it amongst themselves. Nothing too serious there. They want to whack at each other, whack away. 12:45 left to go. It's a little old school officiating. Haven't seen this in some time. Certainly not in today's pro game. Left wing side, or college. Sanborn up through center. Lopez will set it deep into the zone. Ramirez will slow down the rimmer there and leave it for Buiam. Buiam near side for Foglia. Up the wall for Wallace. Wallace chips off the wall for Hovsepian, and Hovsepian will chip it into the zone, but Sanborn will control and send it far side. And Shattuck will regroup at center. Foglia. Foglia will send it deep into the zone near side corner. Chasing it down there is Oban. Now Sanborn will chip. Hovsepian sends it up high. Turning it over there is Foglia, and Thompson will skate back the other way. Thompson moving in. Thompson dropping the shoulder, one hand on the stick. Left pad stop there. As Thompson really never had control of that and couldn't get two hands on the stick. He was warding off Foglia with one hand and trying to guide the puck through Ramirez with the other, but Ramirez sealed off the left post with his pad and made a stop there. In behind the net, Buiam, Wallace. And now Wallace will send it up. And right wing side is Battaglia. Battaglia steps around Foglia there. Battaglia into the zone. Battaglia with a shot. Rebound. Juicy rebound. And they score! Omaha. Lopez with the goal. His second goal in 2 games. And Omaha with 11:31 left to go here. Second period. It takes a 2-1 lead. Murphy got the first goal, and Lopez adds to the total there as Omaha takes a 2-1 lead. 11:31 left to go. A long way in this game. But a nice rush there. Nice passing play. And Lopez fires it top shelf up over Ramirez. Again, he had the shutout against this Omaha team back in December. And Battaglia, he's been marked for 2 goals here today. Den Hartog, Yelm, as Omaha warming to the task a little bit. Stick save by Ramirez. And in the corner, the team's battling there. And kicked off the wall. Puck is loose in front. Yelm almost got there, but Dorr, nice job to poke check that away. And back through center comes Young. Young left wing side for Waltz. Pass across, sticks, poke check by Aiken there. Good job to clear the puck out of the front of the net. As Tommy Aiken with an aggressive play there. Baumgartner comes down low, now skates back up high, dishes, and his pass is picked off by Battaglia. And Battaglia will punt one up ahead for Carlson. He couldn't find it, but Dorr does. In behind Ramirez. Dorr will leave it behind the net, and taking now is Baumgartner. Right wing side for Nesberg. Nesberg will send it up for Young. Young chips for Waltz. Delayed off sides, but Omaha back the other way, and moving in is Murphy. Murphy! And a save there by Ramirez as Murphy was in on the break. He had a chance to get his second goal of the game and extend the Omaha lead. But a nice job there by Ramirez to make the save. Back in the zone comes Nesberg. Nesberg breaking to the front of the net. Plenty of black jerseys there. And back the other way comes Omaha with Hunsicker. Hunsicker will chip it ahead. And now Baumgartner sends it back to center. Skolmolsky will take, and he will dump it deep. Omaha will tag up and clear, and chasing into the corner is Hunsicker. 6-on-6. That's Ma. And we continue to play 6-on-6 here. Not many calls in this game. As coming out of the corner is Shattuck. Right wing side pass, chipped ahead. Good job there by Skolmolsky to get in the way. And now Sanborn reverses it near side for Skolmolsky. Up the wall, chip by Hunsicker. And Murphy will watch as Reynolds sends it weak side. Now Foglia coming down the left wing wall. Foglia with a pass across for LaJoy. He wheels, tries to send one backhand, fires it wide. Pass across, not able to catch up with it. That is Treasure. And he will lob one in. Aiken will eat that one up and hang on, take a face-off to his right. 9:22 left to go, second period. And the scoreboard here at Shattuck showing 1-1, but it is in fact 2-1 Omaha. Murphy and Lopez with the goals. Reynolds got it started for Shattuck just a minute 10 in. Yeah. Back to the point. Foglio with a shot blocker, saved by Aiken. And now that'll come up the half wall. Pass over. Foglio. Down low for Reynolds. Reynolds pass across far side. In front, plenty of black jerseys there. And now Reynolds will skate it down low. Reynolds, centering pass there. Good play by Lopez to lift the stick of Treasure. And a good play there by Lopez. As back the other way comes Snyder. Snyder into the zone for Omaha. His pass is picked off there. And now Foglia will start back the other way for Shattuck. Good hit there by Sanborn as he walls off Reynolds. And Thompson will chase right wing wall. Thompson skates it up the wall. He's hit there by Reynolds. And Reynolds getting into it there with Thompson. Back into the zone comes Shattuck. 2-on-1. Pass across. And Aiken with a smother there. He'll hang on. 8:24 left to go. And another face-off in the Omaha zone. That 2-on-1 pass slow coming across, but Aiken able to get there, get set, and make a smother look easy. 8:24 face-off to the left of Aiken. And again, Omaha's got to get these centers in there. Murphy was the one who was tossed last time for being too slow to get in there after the whistle. Pass across, up high for Dorr. Dorr will send it in deep. Waltz leaves it in the corner. Murphy chases there for Omaha. Walking it out of the corner is Kwapik, and he unceremoniously dumps down Hartog. They get into it a little bit in front. Shot in, blocker saved by Aiken. And now Battaglia back the other way. Battaglia through center. And now Nesberg and Omaha. And now Shattuck will set it all the way down. And Shattuck guilty of a rare icing. Don't see that too often when these two teams play, but they are guilty of the icing here. And the faceoff will come all the way back down to the left. Check that, the right of Marino Ramirez. Nesberg and Carlson step it on the draw. Nesberg will win that back. William up the wall. Waltz looks on. And Omaha will control in the corner. D'Amato in below the goal line. And D'Amato wrestled to the ice there. No call. Again, good physical hockey game going on here. Marginal stuff both ways has been let go in a relatively well-officiated game. And now Kwapik. Kwapik up the wall. Skolmalski will send it back in. And Omaha forced to clear as Dorr will skate back in behind Ramirez. And good job there by Doggett on the forecheck, but Dorr sheds him off and passes ahead for Waltz. Waltz turned to the wall at the scorer's table, and back into the zone comes D'Amato. Check that, Lopez. Lopez with the go-ahead goal for Omaha here in the second. And along the left wing wall, Omaha will punch it deeper. Lopez in behind the goal. Lopez and Dorr there. And Lopez, Murphy, centering pass, looking to go backdoor for a sneaking Dan Hartog, but not able to connect there. And now Yelm will chip it back in. Omaha is offsides. And we'll get a face-off just outside the Shattuck defensive zone line. 6:34 left to go here. Omaha on top, 2-1 goals by Lopez and Murphy. Reynolds has the goal for Shattuck. Now we'll get a face-off to the right of Marino Ramirez in the neutral zone. Battaglia will send it into the Shattuck zone. Chasing back is Baumgartner. Baumgartner will pitch it in behind the net for Ma. Ma up the wall for Wallace. Wallace will circle back in. And Omaha with some good sustained pressure here. And Sanborn, Battaglia, left wing wall, D'Amato. Battaglia taking the corner, looks to center it. Perhaps a sharp angle bank off Ramirez, but Ramirez knocks that one down, covers up, takes face off to his right. 6:07 left to go here in the second period. Battaglia will step in and is not able to win that one as Ma will take for Shattuck. But quick to the puck was Thompson. Pass in front. Battaglia can't come out. That's Sanborn moving in. He whistles one wide of Ramirez. That'll come around along the near side wall, and Oban thought to pinch, but then thought better of it, but gets some help there from D'Amato and Battaglia. Off the wall, the puck is taken by Sanborn. He will regroup at center. Sanborn sends it ahead. That is deflected. So, I'm going to say that was not deflected. An icing call here on Omaha, and that'll come back into the Omaha zone to the left of Aiken. 5:41 left to go. Hong out will take the draw against Murphy. And now Sanborn, puck up high. Boyum will keep it at the point, down low. Young turned away there by Sanborn. Up high for Boyum. Boyum will walk, and good stick there by Lopez as that goes high off the end glass, stays in play. Shot in. Stopped by Aiken, and he will dive out and cover up the rebound. 5:19 left to go, and Omaha still on top 2-1. Again, goals by Lopez and Murphy. Reynolds for Shattuck at a face-off to the right of Tommy Aiken. Murphy and Reynolds in on the draw. And in behind the net, Hong behind the back pass off the back of the net, and Skolmolski and Young in the corner, and now Yelm will come away with it, and Yelm will skate it up, chips it up for Lopez. He punches it deeper, and Hong back to take for Shattuck. Hong in behind Ramirez, out the right wing side, sends it up the wall, chipped off by Young. Omaha will take at center as Lopez will dump it in deep. Omaha will need to clear as Snyder was still coming out of the zone. And Shattuck will take back to the left of Ramirez, skate up through the middle of the ice. As that is Foglia, he will dump it in, far side corner. Skolmolski, Dan Hartog, Murphy, Young, Yelm, and Hong all on the wall. And now Lopez will just ice that one. And we're going to stop it here. 4:25 left to go. First period. Second period. And the faceoff will come back in the Omaha zone to the right of Aiken. Now last faceoff, we got good positioning by the official this time. Actually, he's not in a bad spot. We can see the dot. And winning it is Trager. But D'Amato stepping through the hole will take and skate for Omaha. D'Amato down the right wing side. D'Amato looking to turn the corner on Ma, but no sail there. Into the corner they go and chipped up the wall. And Shattuck will look to come out of the zone. Kept in there by Skolmolski. D'Amato moving, and D'Amato shoots, and he scores! Dallas D'Amato extends the Omaha lead to 2. 3-1. Lopez, Murphy, and D'Amato now with a goal. And with 4:07 left to go, second period, Omaha with a 3-1 lead from the John R. Sumner Arena at Shattuck St. Mary's School, Faribault, Minnesota. So Omaha getting a big goal there. It's still a lot of time in this game for this powerful Shattuck offense. But Omaha's got to like what they've seen in the second period. They're going to have to come out and finish this second period strong and can carry that momentum, see if they can carry that momentum into the third period. So Reynolds got it going early, 1:10 in. Looked like Shattuck might be off to the races, but not so fast as Murphy answered, then Lopez and D'Amato. And that's where we stand here with a little under 4 left to go here in the second period. And out of the zone comes Reynolds. Reynolds moving and shot. Blocker saved by Aiken. And now Waltz and Battaglia. He'll skate up the left wing side. Getting over is Boyum. And keeping there is Hunsicker. He will kick it in deeper into the zone. And Baumgartner will take. His headman pass is too far, but slowing it up just enough was Sanborn, and moving in his Waltz. Pass across. And I'm not sure if Aiken got a piece of that missed wide, but either way, no goal. And big break there for Omaha, or a big save, one of the two, with 3:18 left to go. Baumgartner up high. And now Battaglia will take. Battaglia will skate it into the zone. Battaglia. And now Shattuck will take. Reynolds. Hunsicker down low. And now back the other way comes Reynolds. Reynolds moving into the zone. Reynolds looks to chip it softly through Sanborn's legs. Centering pass, and that threw everybody. And a couple players tied up back in front of the net as Yelm gets unceremoniously dumped. But again, great job here by this official today to let these boys play. It's been a physical contest and no cheap penalties in this one. Foglia in behind the goal, sends it around near side corner, up the wall for Wallace, covering at the point. Pass across, Gilmartin walking. Gilmartin fires that wide. And Murphy down low for Wallace. Check that was Ma for Wallace as Murphy chased, shot in. And screened by the official there, so not sure how that went in, but a shot from the point by Wallace, or high in the slot. That beats Aiken. It is 3-2 now. So with 2:06 left to go. Maybe a pass down low to Wallace, who deposited again. Didn't get a good look at that one through the official that was right in front of me. But nonetheless, Shattuck cuts the Omaha lead in half, 3-2. And Foglia will send it right wing side. Wallace. And now Gilmartin. Den Hartog will catch up with that one. And back into the zone. Defensive zone. Regrouping is Shattuck. Foglia. Foglia will send it into the corner. Chasing is Wallace. Coming in to help out is Hovsepian. And now Carlson. And Gilmartin. Dan Hartog. Wallace. Wallace allowed just to walk right off the wall. Plenty of room for him. He'll drop. Nope. Looks to hang on to the puck. Looked like he was going to drop for Foglia. And no trip there. And this is like a hot tub time machine movie here as we get old school officiating on this Saturday afternoon. Fantastic to watch. Passing across, Dan Hartog. And now Shattuck and Lopez. And chasing back is Hovsepian into the corner. He's pressured there by Battaglia. 45 seconds left to go in the period. Wallace will backhand pitchfork it to center. Hovsepian into the neutral zone. Shattuck will get a change here for the final 30. As chasing back into the zone is Oban. Oban will send a long head man pass up the wall. That is tipped into the zone and taken there by Shattuck. Reynolds will peel off the wall and passes it left wing side for Traeger. Traeger skating into the zone. Traeger walking in. Traeger with a shot. That whistles wide to the left of Aiken. Traeger bodied there by Lopez. Chipped up the wall but not out by Sanborn. Pass back to the middle is intercepted by Oban, and he will send it up the right wing side. Shattuck will dump it back in with 8 seconds left to go. Taking it there is Oban. Oban hard around the wall, but not hard enough. LaJoy able to keep there at the point. Good job by Murphy to come over. And Oban will end the second period. So he has got some activity here between LaJoy good job by the linesman. It's been a good job by this officiating crew all the way around. We're zoomed in a little too tight there. And they get Murphy and LaJoy separated. And so probably see matching minors there, and we'll start the period, third period, even strength. So that will do it for 2 periods in the books. Murphy, Lopez, and D'Amato with goals for Omaha. Reynolds, and we'll get the goal scoring on the second goal, I believe Wallace for Shattuck. And after 2 periods of play, Omaha leads at 3-2. We will take a timeout here. for an ice cut, grab yourself a beverage, something to eat, and we'll be back with third period action here on YouTube. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday afternoon, Omaha, 3-2 after 2. Back here at the John R. Sumner Arena on the campus of Shattuck St. Mary's School, Faribault, Minnesota. And Omaha with a 3-2 lead. And the scoring on that second Shattuck goal was correct. Winter Wallace from Ma. So I was looking around the camera. Might have caught the goal on the camera, but as I looked around the camera, the official was right in my way, so I didn't see what happened. But it looks like from the score sheet that Ma passed it down low to Wallace. And he tucked it past Aiken to make it 3-2. Reynolds got it started a minute 10 seconds in as the teams retake the ice here. And then Omaha with 3 straight goals as Xander Murphy tied it up at 1-1. And then Omaha extended the lead as Jensen Lopez got a goal. And then Dallas D'Amato extended the lead to 3-1. As I mentioned, Shattuck answers back with a Winter Wallace goal to make it 3-2. And that's where we stand as we get set to start the third period here. So Shattuck brought it in the third period yesterday. You can expect more of the same here today. So Omaha will have to come out much sharper in this third period than they did last night, as they surrendered 4 in the third and lost by a margin of 6-1. So I'm sure coaches Rich Metro and Des Christopher had something to say to Shattuck, referencing last night's third period outburst, and as I'm sure Parker Metz and Jeff Hogan also did. As we get underway here in the third period, tied up at center, Murphy will take and will backhand it into the zone off the glove of Foglia, and Ma will take. Ma will dish it back for Foglia. Hard to believe there's still water on the ice, as cold as it is up here. And Wallace is down hard. Did not see what happened there, as that was outside the frame. I don't know if that was a collision or what. I'm going to see if there's any reaction from the... There's now a discussion amongst the officials. And I'll be 100% honest, did not see that. Away from the play. And so, nothing up on the board yet. And now something big goes up on the board. A 5-minute major assessed on there on that penalty. Oops, on the wrong side there. So Omaha in a big hole here. I'm not sure what the call is. I think that's Sanborn in the box. No, not Sanborn. Can't see who that is from here. Definitely not Sanborn, though. It's Battaglia. So Battaglia, 5-minute major. And I didn't see anybody go to the dressing room, so I don't think he's serving. So guessing maybe not a game misconduct. At the point, Foglia. So a tough way to start the period for Omaha as you put Shattuck on the power play here. And they miscommunicate and send it all the way back down. So a big break there for Omaha, as Reynolds will curl back in behind Marino, and he'll attempt to get things going again here right wing side. Reynolds down the right wing side, chips it in the zone, cross-check there by Murphy. No call. And the way this game's been called, you would expect that Omaha will be able to get away with a little bit here during this 5-minute major, just the way this has been called. Foglia up high for Trager. Trager ridden to the wall by Omaha, and that puck goes up into the netting and out of play. So 4:07 left on the penalty to Battaglia. 15:48 left to go here, third period. And Omaha in dire straits here with a 3-2 lead, but shorthanded against this very skilled, very talented Shattuck St. Mary's power play. And Hogan is still working over the official. Got to be careful here. I only caught the tail end of that, so I don't want to mischaracterize it, but definitely had some words for the official. I don't know whether he was just talking to him or working him over, but I don't think the Omaha bench was too happy with that call. Up high, Doer, down low. Not much you can complain about in this game with the officiating so far. It's been handled rather well. And the line's been helping out there as that pass gets sent across. And Ma able to chase that down and keep it in. Yelm. And as I said, Omaha likely to get away with a few things here the way this game's been called. As Yelm gets away with a little bit of a hook there. And now Doer will leave it for Ma, and Ma will wheel right wing side. Ma leaves it there for Wallace. Wallace will cut back against the grain. He will backhand it into the zone. Far end, near side corner. Omaha will control it there, and they will send it all the way down with 3 minutes and 12 seconds left to go on the penalty to Battaglia. And Omaha clinging to a 3-2 lead. Ma skates it up the right wing side. He cuts back left. Ma, pass across to Wallace. He sends it back over for Doer. Doer down low for Gilmartin. Pass, give and go. And good play in front to deflect that pass and chip it out of the zone as Doer will recollect at center. And getting knocked down there is Hovsepian as Wallace will chase into the corner. Sanborn battling there. Sanborn chipping it off the wall. Skolmulski chips it up and out of the zone. So great job there. And Sanborn had a break there, but matching minors are getting called. And the face-off will come all the way back in the zone here with 2:24 left on the penalty to Battaglia. And 14:03. Check that, 14:06 left to go here, third period. So Omaha halfway home on this penalty kill. These matching minors didn't catch who went off there for both teams, but one player from each team is in the box as well as Battaglia. So Baumgartner will take it down the right wing side. Baumgartner into the zone. Good job there. Good step up by Skolmulski. And he strips Baumgartner of the puck and sends it all the way back down. So down to a minor penalty, although should Shattuck score, nobody comes back out of the box. But down to the final 2 minutes of the 5-minute major here. Good job so far in the kill by Omaha, but a lot of work left to be done. Baumgartner walking off the wall. Baumgartner dishes to the half wall. Back up high for Boyum. Boyum down low. Stick save by Aiken. Pad stop by Aiken, and he will cover up and hang on. So a minute 43 remaining on the major penalty. 13:22 left to go here in the third period, and a face-off to the left of Aiken. And now Reynolds along the half wall, up high. Good play there. Stepping up was Lopez, and he chips it all the way down the ice. Check that. That was Yelm. 14, not 49. And Yelm trapped deep in the zone, so Shattuck with numbers back the other way. Cutting to the front of the net. And Aiken able to cover that up and getting some whacks there from Trazier. And Murphy doesn't like that. He clears Trazier right out of there. So 13:01 left to go. Minute 22 on the major penalty. And a face-off in the Omaha zone to the left of Aiken as Reynolds will step in on the draw against Murphy. Shattuck will win it back. And now Foglia sends it over for Ma. Ma will walk down low, give and go down below the goal line. Behind the net, Shattuck will control up high for Foglia. Down low to the right wing wall for Reynolds. He has trouble handling that, but regains possession over for Ma. Ma sends it across, And Aiken comes across and makes a save there. He eats that one up. And with a minute left even on the penalty to Battaglia, big save there. And with 12:39 left to go in the third period, Omaha clinging to that 1-goal lead. Face off to the right of Aiken. D'Amato will step in against Reynolds, and D'Amato able to win that. And sending it up the wall. Foglia keeps it in there, sends it left wing side. Ma walking down low, turned away by D'Amato. Ma sending it up high for Foglia. Stick save by Aiken. He kicks it to the wall. Reynolds will take there. 43 left on the power play. Reynolds circling in the corner. Back across up high for Ma. Over, shot in, stick save. In front, Aiken will cover up and hang on as LaJoie waved at that with the high stick. Would have been questionable as to whether or not if he had connected that would have been a goal or a high stick. But he fans on it, and Aiken able to dive out and cover up. 12:10 left to go. 30 seconds left on the Battaglia major penalty. Again, not sure what for. Collision with Winter Wallace. And Battaglia got the major penalty. It was away from the play. And the referees got together and convened. And with some help from the linesman, the referee made the call. There was no call initially on the play, but I think the referee, like our camera, not following what was happening up high, the linesman caught that one. So William will drop it, and taking there is Wallace back through center, so good to see him back out there. Wallace centers it across, tries to hit a streaking Kwapik, but Kwapik forced to the wall, and the penalty is over, so a huge kill for Omaha. And Battaglia back out there, so no game misconduct assessed, just a 5-minute major. And Kwapik will curl back into the zone. Check that. That is Hovsepian. Hovsepian with a shot. That goes wide of Aiken and to the wall. And a hard hit there. And no call there. And Sanborn will send it right wing side as Hovsepian struggles to get up. Although he looked just fine when he stepped to his feet. A little bit of atmosphere coming into the rink here. But this official has been consistent. Called it like a playoff hockey game here. And certainly appreciated by yours truly as Duer skates into the far corner, chips it up the wall. And coming back the other way is Hovsepian, as he got dumped at the far end on the far side half wall. And Hovsepian will skate back through center. Hovsepian chips it in, touch with a high stick by Sanborn, and they'll get a whistle and a face-off in the Omaha zone to the right of Aiken. 10:32 left to go. Third period, and Omaha with a 3-2 lead. Lots of 3s and 2s on the scoreboard. Scores 3-2, 32 seconds left, third period, but the scoreboard here shows 2 at 1:25 in the afternoon Central Time. Much warmer day here at Shattuck as Shattuck and Omaha battle in the circle, but Omaha coming away with it. That is Hunsicker. He chips it up back to his counterpart Ma, and now Baumgartner. His pass picked off there by Hunsicker. Hunsicker will skate into the zone, battling there with Ma. 6-on-6. And 6-on-6 we play after Omaha kills that 5-minute major. And up the left wing side, it's Hahn, gives for Baumgartner. Baumgartner, pass goes off some skates. That rolls in on Aiken, and Aiken surveys the scene, doesn't like what he sees, but elects to cover up and hang on. And takes another stoppage here, slowing things down. 10:03 left to go here. Third period, Omaha on top 3-2. Nesberg will step in for Shattuck. And Yelm in for Omaha. Yelm able to win that, but Baumgartner off the half wall, shot in. Aiken will glove that and hang on. Another stoppage, another face-off. We'll do it again to his right. It's like Groundhog Day on Groundhog Day. We've seen this movie before. And Puxatawny Phil says there's 9 minutes and 52 seconds left in regulation in this game. Shot in. Stick save by Aiken. And up the right wing side, Omaha will chip it out and chasing back into the zone. No icing there. Ramirez comes out to play it, but then backs off. Ma is chased by Snyder. And Ma will skate it up the right wing side. Getting upended there was an Omaha player. No call. Ma back to the middle. Ma moving in. Ma shoots and scores. Ma was allowed to go end to end. He was not held up. He beats Aiken high over the blocker side, I believe. And Shattuck ties it up here 3-3 on the goal by David Ma. 9:31 left to go. So brand new hockey game, 3-3 in the third, 9:31 left to go, and we'll see if Omaha has an answer as they led it 3-1. And Shattuck gets a goal from Wallace and now Ma to tie it up. A shot in, stick save by Aiken. Up high, Dorr pressured there, but able to keep it in. Now Omaha will take and skate it up and out of the zone. Pass up is chipped back the other way, and taking in is Trager, but that is offsides. And we'll get a stoppage and a face-off here, 9-10. Left to go, third period. Team's tied up at 3. Real good, real physical hockey game here today. Old school officiating. Warms my heart on this, I was going to say chilly February day, but after the last week, again, 30 degrees feels pretty warm. Back into the zone, there'll be an icing call on Omaha, and that'll go all the way back down to the left of Aiken. Murphy stepping in. Sanborn sends it up the wall. Dorr not able to get to it there. And chasing back into the zone is Foglia. Hard in on the forecheck was Battaglia. And now back through center comes Shattuck. Pass up the left wing side. Centers it to behind Dorr a little bit, but Dorr catches up with it. Dorr with a shot in. Aiken will smother that and hang on. 8:40 left to go. Strangely enough, Omaha had the most momentum going when there were fewer whistles in this game. That in the second period, we had some good stretches of action there, and it was a little bit end-to-end. Omaha, for the first time in the 3 games between these two teams, getting some sustained offensive zone pressure, and that resulted in 2 goals. But they've since given up 2, and we're tied at 3. Up high, Ma chips it in deep, centering pass, good play there to step and take by D'Amato. D'Amato will send it up the left wing wall. And Ma, he's got the tying goal for Shattuck. As Omaha will send it back in deep. And now Ma will send a long headman pass up ahead down the left wing side, and that is offsides. One referee pointed back here to the point of the pass, but they must have deemed he gained possession just outside the blue line, lost it, went in offside. So the offsides pass, not coming back to the point of origin, and stays outside the neutral zone. Right wing side, Shattuck will control, sends it up ahead for Nesberg. Nesberg up through center. Nesberg forced to the wall by Carlson and Dan Hartog. And now the puck is loose on the wall, chipped off the wall and back down. And we'll get an icing here. 7:36 left to go. Third period. Good hockey game here between Shattuck St. Mary's U16s and Omaha. Saturday afternoon, February the 2nd. Murphy, Lopez, and D'Amato with goals for Omaha. Ma, Wallace, and Reynolds with goals for Shattuck. And Murphy will step in against Hovsepian. And Hovsepian will get chased. Now up the wall, Battaglia able to gain possession there. Pass across for Lopez. Lopez skating hard into the corner. He battles there with Ma, rides him hard into the end boards. Shot in, that is deflected out by Ma all the way back to center. And Sanborn will back into the zone as Ma drives the left lane. Up high for Baumgartner. Baumgartner sends it down low. Pass back through center. Right wing side, Ma into the zone. Up high, Wallace. He's got a goal in the game. Pass across, not too far. Omaha will chip it up the wall. And now able to get it to center is Battaglia. And now Gilmartin will send it into the zone. Good hard hit there by Bryce Battaglia. And down the right wing side comes Battaglia. Battaglia in the zone. Battaglia with a shot, glove save. Looked to be going wide, but Ramirez reaches out and gloves that anyway. And so we'll get a face-off to the left of Ramirez. 14 and 14, that's Yelm and Reynolds in there. Linesman will chase the near side wingers back to the wall. And Yelm's got to get chased. And Carlson will step in. And Carlson kicks that ahead for Yelm. Yelm up high, but cutting through the gap is Trazier. He'll take it down the left wing side, looking to get around, and he does. Aiken will dive out as Trazier lost control, and he will cover that one up and hang on. 6:19 remaining in regulation. Not sure, as always, overtime, shootout, etc. left to the discretion of the coaches. We'll see what happens. Shot in, puck is loose in front. And Aiken scrambled to find that, but had good help in front as Yelm was able to carry that out of there. Reynolds centering pass across, and LaJoy pots that wide. Puck is behind the goal. Teams battling in the far end near side corner. Puck comes up high, kept in there, sent across. Dorr walking in. Dorr with a shot. Aiken with a save there. Might have been deflected, but one off a stick of some kind. And now centering pass out front for Bouillon. Good coverage in front by Omaha. And now Yelm will come back down the right wing side. KJ Yelm for D'Amato. D'Amato looks to make a move off the wall, but turns it over there to Trazier. He'll send it up for LaJoy. And now back over for Reynolds. And Trazier, as the puck comes back to center, will regroup and curl into the zone. Good stick there by Sanborn. And Omaha will take. And now Shattuck on the turnover as Dorr will take back into the zone. And Dorr will send it up and off the rafters here. So that'll get a stoppage and play face-off back in the Omaha zone, I believe, as that was lifted from just inside the Omaha blue line, so it comes all the way back into the nearest face-off dot in the end zone. 5:17 left to go here in a tight one. Off the draw, set up too high for Foglia. Foglia with a shot, that turned aside. And now Omaha will skate left wing side, pass right wing side. Carlson will dump it in deep. Check that is Den Hartog, 82, not 22. Den Hartog centers it. Omaha with a chance there as Battaglia on the far side, and Lopez had a crack at it. But Shattuck able to take it back to center with 4:51 left to go here. And Omaha guilty of an icing. So with 4:49 left to go, and it seems like our Wi-Fi signal's been in and out during this game, so I will do my best to get the full game up on the YouTube in 1080p after the game, hopefully without any buffering or stuttering. But as of right now, Omaha wrap around. Aiken seals the left post there. Players battle into the corner. And now Omaha will send it up down the right wing side. Wallace, check that out, Wallace, Ma. Over for Foglia, back for Ma, and up ahead for Waltz. Waltz down the right wing side. No icing there as Sanborn goes back and sends it up the wall. Not able to get to it is Thompson. Left wing side, Ma. Ma will send it in. Aiken will glove that and hang on. 4:13 left to go here in regulation. Omaha and Shattuck tied up at 3. So face off to the right of Aiken. Hovsepian will step in against Murphy. Hovsepian not able to win that as Omaha kicks it to the wall. And down the right wing side comes Lopez. Lopez gives it for Battaglia. Battaglia centers it, goes off. Williams skates. And Ramirez stayed with that, was able to block it down. A little bit of a tough play there. Not a hard shot, but through some skates, Ramirez tracked it and blocked it with the pad. Right wing side. Baumgartner with a shot in. Aiken steers that aside. Gilmartin, far side. Boyum, his pass is off some skates, back to the wall. Down below the goal line, in behind Aiken, behind his net. Teams will battle there. Hovsepian. Hovsepian and now Wallace. Wallace with a centering pass. Plenty of black jerseys there to deflect that to the far side corner. And Hovsepian sends it up the wall. Baumgartner, left wing side for Boyum. Boyum back for Baumgartner. Baumgartner in the zone. Baumgartner with a shot. That whistles wide of Aiken. Far side wall, and Omaha will take it back to center. But Boyum has Omaha on a change. Wallace looking to catch them there, but Yelm seals off the wall there. And going down is Wallace. And now Omaha will chip back to center, and Thompson is shrugged off there by Boyum. And now Boyum will skate back through center. Boyum with a move. Boyum and pad stop by Aiken. Big stop there by Aiken as that's cleared up and out of play. Boyum beat the last man. I think seemed a little surprised that he did. But Aiken got the pad over, and Boyum ran out of room there. So we stay 3-3. And 2:42 left to go here. Face off to the right. And now Omaha will come back out of the zone. D'Amato. No high stick there. As Dewar goes down along the wall. Now LaJoy. LaJoy has three players battle here. Dewar gets tied up with D'Amato and also Yelm. So we're going to stoppage here with 2:23 left to go. And we're going to get matching mine. Well, I don't know. We'll see. I believe it's matching minors, but we'll see if anyone gets the extra here. Omaha with two players in the box, though. I don't know. In Omaha, Yelm's going to get a penalty here, so not sure about that call. But again, didn't catch how it started behind the play as the referee gives Coach Parker Metz an explanation at the bench. And Metz seems satisfied with it, so Yelm gets the extra. So you lose Yelm and D'Amato for the final 2:23. And Omaha needs a big kill here. And they win it up into the bench. And we'll do it again. And Lopez will chip it up, but not out. Ma keeps it in there. Right wing side pass across, and good job there in front by Skolmolsky to intercept that centering pass and drive it into the far end near side corner. And along the wall, pass across, back across, down low. Centering pass, pad stop by Aiken, and good big play there by Omaha to clear the puck out of the way, and Aiken with another big stop here. Right wing side, Reynolds curls. Reynolds down low. Reynolds up high. Ma, Reynolds, both have goals in this game. Ma with a shot, that's through a screen. Aiken with a save. Foglia takes a shot, and Aiken will eat that one up. 1:34 left to go. 1:11 left on the penalty to Yelm. And a couple big stops there by Aiken keeps us tied at 3. And Omaha hoping to survive this late power play in a game that has had very few power plays. Omaha has a power play goal in the game, and Shattuck had a 5-minute major that Omaha was able to kill off. This is the second power play of the game for Shattuck, and Omaha not able to get through the gap there. Sanborn stepped up. Pass up high. Turned over there by Buyam, and Omaha will chip it all the way down, and falling down is Buyam. That'll roll in on Ramirez, and he's going to be forced to cover up and take a face-off in the zone as Buyam blew a tire and fell down there. With 1:18 left to go, 55 seconds left on the penalty to KJ Yelm. As Hovsepian will step in against Lopez. Yelm and D'Amato both in the box. And Shattuck up the wall, but kept there by Omaha and chipped back into the zone. So still plenty of time left in the power play here for Shattuck. Omaha's going to have to dig deep, but good play there by Battaglia to force the Shattuck defense to regroup. And now Wallace will take from Ma and come up left wing side. Wallace down the left wing. Narrowly avoids the linesman and rims it around far side. Hovsepian up high to the point. Good coverage there by Omaha, but Shattuck with numbers along the wall. Pass across to Ma. Ma walks to the middle, and Omaha will take Sanborn. And now he gives it up to Battaglia. Battaglia back the other way, 2-on-1. Battaglia moving it, pass across, and intercepted by Gilmartin as Battaglia looked to hit Lopez on the back door. And just 10 seconds left to go on the Shattuck power play now as Buyam skates back through center. Buyam in over the turns it over there, but picked up by Ma. Ma down the left wing side. And the penalty is over. 20 seconds left to go in the game, a little less than 20. As Shattuck controls up high. Ma with a shot. Stick save by Aiken. That'll go to the wall. Gilmartin there sends it down low. Curling there is Hovsepian. Centering pass. Puck is loose in front. Teams battle. And the puck is chipped back to center, and that'll do it for regulation. I don't know if Shattuck will elect to play extra time. It does not look like it, and that's too bad. As it was a good hockey game. And we're waiting to see here what we're going to do. And it looks like we are going to call it a tie. So Omaha with a 3-1 lead in this game. Shattuck battles back. Goals for Omaha by Murphy, Lopez, and D'Amato. Shattuck got it going with a goal by Peter Reynolds a minute 10 in, and then answered with a goal late in the second, a goal early in the third. And that was Reynolds, Winter Wallace, and David Ma with the goals for Shattuck. And I like to rail on the officiating when it's bad, so I'm going to give props when it was good. The officiating this afternoon was exceptionally good. Old school throwback hockey. Teams were allowed to play, and it was highly entertaining, the way the game used to be. So that'll do it. From Shattuck St. Mary's School, the John R. Sumner Arena in Faribault, Minnesota. Lopez, D'Amato, and Murphy with goals. Omaha and Shattuck skate to a 3-3 tie. We'll see you tomorrow morning, bright and early, 8 a.m. on Super Bowl Sunday. Have a good afternoon, everybody.